more than my own life. Come and live with me. I'll take care of you.
I love you as the daughter should love a father, and I need you as much as the food needs the salt.
The king was very angry because he was disappointed of the youngest daughter and said,
That's all? Well, I will divide my kingdom between your two sisters and you will receive nothing.
At that moment, the youngest daughter's prince left the room and did not come back. Then she said to her sisters,
I don't know how to express myself as you do, but I love our father as much as you do. And I know that you must be very happy right now because you wanted so much this kingdom that now it will be yours.
The two sisters were laughing at her.
Father,
I don't want to see you anymore.
but father.
Get out of my castle and never come back.
The crying princess left the palace. The youngest daughter is walking through the woods.
I have been walking for a days and I'm so tired.
She got to the edge of a lake where she saw some reeds. She looked herself in the water and saw a beautiful image.
I will take some of those reeds to make a dress. I need to cover this elegant dress I'm wearing, and I will also make a hat to cover my blonde hair.
From that day on, when people saw her, they started calling her Reed Hat.
Read.
One day, she arrived to her ex-boyfriend's land. She then knew that his father had died and that now he was the king. Then she went to talk to the cook.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I know that you have a lot of work with so many parties and so many guests. Can I work here?
The truth is that I don't have so much work, but if you make any mistake, I will throw you away from here.
Yes, sir. As you say.
The princess worked a lot and never complained. She wasn't getting paid and could only get food to eat. Once in a while, she could see the king and that made her feel happy. Meanwhile, her father wasn't as rich as he was because he had already divided the kingdom between his two daughters, and with his few men, he went to the oldest daughter's house.
I think my father is coming. Come, let's welcome him. Father, I am happy to see you. But you bring too many people, Father. I think that few men is enough for you.
What are you saying? I gave you my kingdom and you cannot have my men living here. I will go live with your sister.
Then, in great disappointment, he left to his second daughter's palace.
Matilda,
Father,
I went to your sister's house. She refused to take me and my men.
come on, Father. My sister is right. Why do you want too many men for? You should fire them all. You can stay, but I cannot have all those people here.
Oh, I will go back with your sister. At least she wanted few of my men. You are so ungrateful creature.
The old man took few of his men and went back to his palace. But because of his old age, he traveled slowly, and by the time he got to his oldest daughter's house, she knew what had happened.
think my father is again returning to me.
Is it so?
Yes. Gatesman!
Yes, my lady.
My father is entering into my palace. Chase him out.
Yes, my lady. Go away. My lady doesn't want you here.
The old king sadly fired all his men and had to sell his horse. Then started walking through the woods where he found an abandoned hut and stayed there to live.
Good morning, sir. Do you live here alone?
Yes, who don't take care of this old man?
Many people. If you need something, just tell me.
Then she started cleaning his house and helped him doing some household works.
You are a kind girl.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Ritat went to see her father every Sunday and whenever she could and feed him. There was going to be a big party at the palace.
Sir, will you permit me to attend the party?
You cannot go the way you are dressed, so you have to stay in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
When everybody left, the girl with her beautiful princess dress and shiny blonde hair went to the great party at the palace. Everybody looked at that beautiful lady. The king, apologizing with other princes, went walking straight to her and said,
Do you want to dance with me?
He did not recognize that she was the princess. As soon as she had the opportunity, she escaped and went to hide in a room. That night, he was very happy. Next day, the cook could not stop talking about that beautiful girl.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty? I noticed that you like the beautiful girl that came to the party last night.
Yes, and I am hoping to see her again.
Why don't you give another party? Maybe she will come.
That's a good idea.
and the prince threw another party. He waited eagerly for the princess. And the princess attended even more beautiful than the first time. The king only danced with her. She was so beautiful that everybody admired her.
You are the most beautiful girl that I have ever seen, and also the sweetest. I beg you not to leave and marry me.
The princess smiled, but once again escaped. The king was so sad that he could not even eat. The king said,
Yes, Your Majesty.
Tell the cook to bring the breakfast for me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dad, please prepare the breakfast for the king.
Yes, sir. Let me put my ring over this plate. Sir? The pudding is ready.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Bring the cook.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who prepared the breakfast?
It was prepared by Redat, Majesty.
Go and call her.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Where did you get the ring? It was over my plate.
Someone gave it to me, Majesty.
Someone gave it to you. Who are you?
They call me Red Hat, Majesty.
Let me see what you are hiding under that red dress.
She started taking really slowly her red dress, and a wonderful princess dress appeared.
I don't know if you can forgive me.
But since the princess loved him with all her heart, they started planning the wedding. Her father also came. The wedding ceremony was magnificent.
It's tasteless. Bring some salt.
Yes, we need some people as much as the food needs the salt.
My daughter.
Yes, I am father.
Please, my sweet daughter, forgive me.
There is nothing to forgive, father. I love you as much as the food needs the salt. Please bless us.
God bless you.
And they all lived happily forever.
That was a heart-brimming performance, dear children. We are indeed touched by your gestures and verbal effect. Hats off to you. The cheery birds of Standard 2 and 3 are here before us to give a feast to our eyes. By their scintillating shalala movements, let's be ready to cheer up.
Shalala, shalala, ரெட்டை வால் வெண்ணிலா என்னை போல் சுட்டிப்பேன்
Yes, that was an awesome rendering. Thank you, children.
The lungs of the nation, so it's our prime duty to protect in order to save the nature for our future. The passionate lovers of nature from Standard 6 here before you to emphasize the greater need of saving and serving the nature. Recitation by the students of Standard 6 on saving the nature.
Good evening to all. We, the students of Standard 6, are here to recite the poem Earth. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. E-A-R-T-H.
Earth, a planet where we live in, a place we call home,
Full of greeneries.
with lots of animals.
Wow, cute! Birds chirping. Squirrels jumping from tree to tree. Deer running around.
Calm and serenity.
Heaven, green, green. Everywhere is green. Trees here and there.
Trees everywhere.
Fresh air. Nothing like fresh air. To fill our lungs. We love it. It makes our body very light and fresh. Look, a river. Wow, the water is crystal clear.
I can see my reflection in it like a mirror. Look, fish, fish.
The water is very good, refreshing.
Yeah, what's that smell?
It clearly stinks us. It's choking us. Oxygen. We need oxygen. Where does it come from?
There, look,
Up in the sky. It's a bird. No, it's a plane.
no, it's a black smoke. It is coming from the chimney over there. Hey, isn't that a factory?
A factory? Why do we need a factory for? It does not make sense. It only rains the fresh air.
This is a modern world.
Yeah, modern world.
We need factories to develop.
Yeah, develop.
Progress first, fresh air later.
Yeah, later. The air is no longer fresh. It's full of dust. The smell is bad. We want our fresh air back. Fresh air, fresh air, fresh air.
What happened to all the trees? Where is the greenery? Oh why? Oh why? Do my trees have all gone?
It's called deforestation, dear. We need to clear the woods. It's blocking our ways from building an apartment.
Why do we need to destroy the green? It looks very ugly now. What happened to these cute and furry animals? They have no home to live in. The water is muddy. My reflection, my beautiful reflection.
No more cool water, no more refreshing water. So, dear friends, let us plant trees and save our Mother Earth. One, two, three. Thank you.
Standard 6 and 8. Not with fission, but with fusion of Indian beats. Let's tap our feet with them. Blooming Glitters by the students of Standard 7 and 8.
Thank you.